Hey, what's up YouTube? It's me, Shiekrunner, and I'm back at it again with another video. So in today's video, we're going to take a look at a quest in Bastion. It's an escort quest that you will encounter very early on throughout your journey of Bastion. There are strats, or there is a strat that you can do with this escort quest that makes it much more suitable for war mode. It reduces the chance of time loss there. You might even be able to do something else during it. I just discovered this, so we might be able to find something else. I think that there could be something more to what meets the eye, so we see how it goes. So before we actually start this quest, or actually let me just start the quest. The quest is called A Wayward Disciple. It's located in the Temple of Purity. It's the third chapter in the Bastion main story campaign. And let's start it. So we are supposed to find the missing disciple. So the way that we discovered this, or the way that I discovered this, is because Paramok, a member out of our World First 60 squad, he discovered that in the mall there's a escort quest that if you stay away from Jaina, you don't actually have to escort her. So the same logic I applied to this quest right here, and it worked. So there's a method to not have to escort the missing disciple. Um, the missing disciple still has to go through his journey uh, through the escort quest, but you don't have to actually escort him. You just need to be somewhat in range so he doesn't disappear, so he doesn't despawn. But you don't need to be as close of range as you would normally have to be. So this allows us to go away from the disciple, and by going away from the disciple, we are not as prone to get attacked by other people, or like we can kind of be in a safe spot. We can also use that time to maybe kill mobs if there are any around, or like we might even can pick up ore in that time if we were to go with mining or something like that, or pick up a treasure or anything like that, or just basically relax for a second. So I'm going to showcase this to you by actually just starting this quest normally. So I'm just gonna stand still, and this guy will run here in a second. So you will see a timer that will start once he runs. And at some point you just stand still. Because like, what the fuck, man? You need to escort me. I have like problems, dude. Like, what you just saw, I'm not alone in my Mar content. Yeah, you know, this guy, he is very anxious, like I am in real life. So, we have to escort him. As you can see, now he walks again. So now we go back to the beginning. Actually, we just can probably just despawn him. We don't actually have to abandon the quest. So obviously the timer is now still here. Won't disappear, but it obviously is not an issue during a run. So now we started this, but instead we're just gonna stand away from him. The exact distance I don't know, but it's not that punishing from my experience. So now, as you can see, he just walks normally. But you still have to see him. You still have to be in range of him. So there's not much that you can do during this part, unfortunately. Um, but you can be at different places. You can also get like maybe stand here because it increases your health and mana generation. You can hide from potential horde or alliance, basically. Or you might think, oh, I should probably kill these guys. He is like really afraid of them and he is not going to start moving again, right? Well, just wait for a bit, then you'll see what will happen. They kind of programmed this weird. He just starts running and they just disappear. It might actually make sense to kill them because of the experience, because we have to do this anyway, and that it's not faster. And this is just basically there to ensure that um, basically just there so okay, I think I messed this up. Let's see actually. Yeah, so you're not supposed to get into range of him again. Then you have to follow her again, follow him or her again. depending on what RP you're on. So let's actually despawn him real quick and do this again. In the meantime, I can also figure out what else you can do during this. Like, you do still have some limits, right? You cannot go completely away from him, but you are not as bound to him. So the reason it reduces the chance for time loss is because it, well, sometimes like you do get away from him or like in like RP, like the escort guy, and he just never stops. He just constantly runs, so he cannot just like randomly stop because he went out of the way. Like imagine like a horde would fight me and I would have to go away from him for a second. Like that would be bad, right? So in this way I could try to hide, or like I could stand like as a group together and we could be looking kind of intimidating to attack or something. This is definitely not a strat that will make it or break it, but it's definitely a strat that can for sure be utilized to your advantage. They don't actually give experience, I think, so... So see, now that we didn't get into range of him, we can just finish this. We can just... not finish this, but it just continues. So here we need to be a little bit... Oh, did I? Oh, I outranged... Oh, I didn't outrange him. I didn't outrange him. Okay, good. Thought I outranged him. Like I said, like I just figured this out, so I'm still learning while doing this. So, oh, he actually... It even completed quicker than last time when I was timing this, I think. So this is how you would do it. And however you use your time to your advantage, or that you don't have to escort him like that, is up to you. I don't really see any other use than what I was suggesting here, because fairly enough there is not much here to do. You cannot pick up like a treasure or anything. You still have to be somewhat in range of him. It's just making it more suitable for war mode, and it reduces the chance of losing time, because he will always just go on even if you're away. So lastly, I wanna do this quest one more time, but just like the early bits of it, just because I wanna see if the mobs give experience, or if they didn't because I was doing some weird thing, and I would like you guys to see this as well for knowing whether or not you have to kill them, right? You might don't want to kill them then, because if they were to reward experience, then it would probably make sense to kill them if there is not that much horde around. Obviously, if there's a lot of horde around, you would want to make sure that you don't have to escort him, because the time that you lose because of horde messing with you is greater than the time that you would gain from killing like 3 mobs, which is like 900 experience or something if you're solo. So I'm just gonna chill with him here. So now he should be bound to me again. Now I would have to escort him again. Oh, you could probably do these give experience? No, that didn't. They don't give experience, so you don't have to worry about them at all. So I will see you in my next video. Take care.